Hi, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Madison. Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm your certified financial planner. It's great to finally meet you both in person. Can I get you guys anything to drink? We have water, coffee, tea. Okay. Well, if at any time you guys need anything, just stop me and let me know. Before we dive in, I want to share a little bit about Four Summers Consulting. We are dedicated to guiding you through all of the financial seasons in your life. We adhere strictly to the CFP Code of Ethics. That means that we act with honesty, integrity, competence, and diligence in every aspect of our work. We're always placing your best interests at the forefront. Our team is passionate about all aspects of financial planning. I know that's kind of weird, but we are. And we're especially passionate about estate planning, which is crucial for securing your family's future. Today we're going to address some key considerations for your estate planning needs. We'll identify some critical issues and provide some tailored recommendations specific for your situation. That's going to give you some peace of mind. And here's our little pamphlet about the CFP Code of Ethics in case you have any questions about that going further. So I looked over your file and I've got to say I am impressed with the groundwork that you've laid for your estate planning. That's really great. Mrs. Madison, I noticed you haven't drafted your last will and testament yet. Oh, yeah, that is totally understandable. It's easy for things to get busy and life gets ahead of us. It is crucial, though, to have a will in place to ensure that your wishes are carried out and to avoid any complications that could arise down the road. Without one, the state laws could dictate how your assets are distributed, or worse, they could decide who gets to raise your kids. That probate process can take quite a long time. Oh, yeah, it happens more often than you would think. Yeah. For example, Aretha Franklin's case showed how important it is to everyone to have a clear plan in place. She didn't have a formal will, and her estate was drawn out for 4 or 5 years. And in the end, there were damaged relationships between her boys, and as a mom, none of us want that. Yeah, I understand that. Nicholas, I looked over your will and I saw that your survivorship clause has a 6-month requirement for Katie to inherit. Have you guys discussed that to see if that timeline still makes sense? Most clauses are less than 6 months so that they don't cause potential problems with estate taxes and issues with accessing the funds. Perhaps a 30, 60, or 90 day would be better, or we could discuss removing the clause completely and putting your assets into a trust. That often gives you more control over the asset distribution in general. Exactly. It might be worth revisiting to ensure it aligns with your current wishes. Nicholas, your life insurance policy also doesn't have a contingent beneficiary named. Have you considered who should receive the proceeds if something were to happen to Katie before you? It is wise to designate a contingent beneficiary to ensure that the funds go directly to them. That would help you to avoid potential probate delays. If the primary beneficiary isn't available, then the insurance policy has no choice but to send it through probate, and that's a time when the money is usually needed the most. Yeah. Katie, another thing that I noticed is that you don't have life or disability insurance. Have you thought about shopping for policies? A lot of times people don't see the monetary value of a mom that works from home or doesn't bring in an income, but it's significant. I mean, think about it. What would happen if something were to happen to you? Nicholas would need childcare and possibly other home services depending on how much time that he was needing to devote to work. I know you're in the early stages of your business, but there would also be that loss of income if you were unable to work or if you passed away. Yeah. Life insurance can provide financial security for your family, especially with young children. It ensures that they're provided for in case of anything unexpected. Planning for potential incapacity is crucial. Nicholas, have you discussed who would manage your affairs if you were unable to make your decisions? You're right, Katie probably would, but it's important to have legal documents in place, like powers of attorney and healthcare directives, to ensure that your wishes are followed and that Katie is allowed to make your decisions for you. And Katie, you should do the same. I would also suggest that you have an alternate in the unfortunate instance where something might happen that incapacitates you both. You don't want your decisions to be left to the court. Absolutely. One last thing to consider. Have you both decided on guardianship for your children? It's vital to formalize that in your wills to avoid any uncertainties. Yeah. So let's make sure that's addressed. It's about providing stability and security for your kids. It's a topic that none of us want to talk about. I definitely understand that, but it has to be done. Addressing these points will not only secure your family's future, but also give you peace of mind. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll work together to make sure that everything's in place. Katie, I recommend by starting with your will. Nicholas, consider adjusting your survivorship clause in your will and updating your insurance policies. Let's also set up durable powers of attorney and guardianship designations. This will ensure your family is protected no matter what. Of course. Planning for your family's future is a team effort. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Absolutely. Together, we'll make sure everything is in place for your peace of mind. Thank you both for entrusting me to guide you through this process. It's a privilege to help you and plan for your family's future. Is next Thursday a good day for me to reach out to follow up? You're very welcome, Nicholas. I'll be in touch next Thursday then. In the meantime, if you have any questions or need anything else, don't hesitate to contact me. Yeah, take care. It's been great sitting down with you. Yeah, have a great weekend.